Hey y'all. Sorry, it took me a minute to get on. I was sending an email and I got sidetracked. Hi everyone. Oh, hi Monique. How are you? I hope you're well. Let me pause my notifications from work. Hi everybody. I'll wait for more people to join while I get my things ready to show you. Some fun more patterns for, I guess, April. No, this is not the last. Is this the last week? I now need to check my calendar. This is not the last week in March. Ignore me. I'll do a giveaway of March magazine. We'll do that. But then the main giveaway will be next week. No worries, guys. I confused us all. I apologize. Hi, Monica. Hi, Handmade Designs. I know your name because I sent you an order one time. Can you please remind me of your name? I'm really sorry. Good morning to everyone. It is still morning for a lot of people. Darcy, hello. Darcy, you sent an emoji. What's wrong? I hope you're okay. Hello, Monique. I think I said your name earlier too. That's what's kind of funny. Anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize if I said your name too soon before you even said hello, but I think I was just looking at different names on our page. How's everyone doing? Facebook user, hello. Oh, I'm sorry for confusing you, Darcy. That was my apologies. I, for a second, thought today was the last week in March, and it's not. What we'll do, I would love to give away a March issue because I think it's really fun, and why not? Megan, good morning. Facebook user, I'm unsure of who you are, but hello, welcome. I'm happy you're here. Megan, hello, thank you. I hope it should be a fun vacation. I feel like most trips of mine are normally work. I used to do not a lot, but I used to do like these like music festivals in North Carolina and like food and wine and stuff. And so normally my trips were always work, and this is like just fun. So it's kind of nice to have a good time. Just call you HD. HD. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you're cool with that, I'll call you HD. And thank you, Monique. I did get my lashes done for the trip early this morning, very early this morning. So it's fine. Don't make April come any sooner. Listen, it's coming soon. But thankfully, we still have a couple weeks. I was really getting ahead of myself here. Monica, you're trying to avoid. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please stay as safe as possible. I don't know how bad they are. Sometimes, being in the UK, sometimes I lose track of everything that's happening in the US, and it throws me off sometimes. But I hope you're okay, Monica, and I hope everybody stays safe and sound where you are. Okay. Yeah, this is a day earlier than normal, so I'm glad there's still people here. We sent out an email yesterday, and it even had like crossed out Wednesdays and put this Tuesday. So I'm happy you're here. I flower crochet. Oh, Tammy. Hi, glad to see you, Tammy. I'm glad you're here. I hope everybody's been doing well. Sad news. I don't even have it. Well, I do have it with me. I started working more on the one that I was working on, which was the blush crop top, but I unfortunately have to stop because I miscalculated. I was working on it, and then I finished one of the balls of yarn, and I like looked at it, and like my rough calculations were like, no, you should still like. I didn't have enough yarn, and I had 2 more skeins, but I think I miscalculated somewhere, and I need like a solid, like a 1 more skein of yarn, like a for sure. I need at the very minimum like 50 grams, and I don't have that. And so, as I'm sure it has happened to you all, I don't have enough yarn. This wasn't even a game of chicken that I lost. This was just I just don't. I didn't intend to play this game, but it's fine. And it's really pretty. I really like it. So this will get used. I need to wind up the rest of it, but it's a really nice it's from an indie dyer in the UK called Spectrum Fiber, and she makes some of my favorite yarn ever because it's really like fun and like pastel, but then also like neon and colors. So it's fine. We're gonna have to regroup. We're gonna have to find it. I think I still want to make this, so I need to figure out what I can make it with. So I might do like a where I pair a fingering weight yarn and then a lace weight, which is technically what Michelle Moore said in the pattern. So I just did the wrong math. It's fine. It's not the first time. It's not going to be the last, unfortunately. There's been many a times, and I'm sure many of you have also started a project that then you realized something is off. Either your calculation or you just using the wrong. I've also used the wrong like weight of yarn, so then the like everything is off. That's why I now gauge swatch. I used to never, and then I wasted my time making like, and I don't know why I didn't process it, but it was like 3/4 of a sweater. And then I was like, why is this looking like, I think I thought it was towards the beginning of making garments. I was like, it's fine. I'll just keep crocheting and it'll work out. And it didn't. So I now do gauge swatches because then that makes more sense. It was like, look, anyway, keep the hello from Antigua. I'm happy you're here. Mary, hello, Denise. I'm so happy y'all are here, even though it's not the normal day. I was like, what if there's no one? Because I know I told them last week it was going to be on Tuesday, but maybe not. So I feel very happy that you're here, all of you. Victoria, what yarn are you using? Oh yeah, that was the yarn I was using. It's Spectrum Fiber. I can't remember. I think it's not Parma Violet, but it's Spectrum Fiber. Her name's Briani, and she's based in the UK. I don't remember where in the UK, but she's an indie dyer. I'm a sucker for indie dyer. Anything that's like pastels, and then like neon colors too. Like I love color, which is weird because I normally wear all black, but when it comes to my yarn, I'm all about the color, as you can lightly see from my collection. Hopefully I will get my sweater put together tonight. Ooh, Darcy, I can't wait to see it. How exciting. It's always a good feeling when like this was another project I'm working on that's not Crochet Foundry, but I started it a year ago. I put it down and then I picked it up again recently and I was like, I can't wait to put it together. It's a great feeling. So what do you do with the yarn you have? The yarn is beautiful. Oh, I did kind of answer. I don't have a project in mind, but I will for sure use it because it's so pretty. And it's so soft. So I can't wait. It's fine. There's plenty of projects in my list of things to make that we'll find something. Tina, hello. How are you? Happy you're here. So lovely to see you. Have I seen you in our lives before? Have you said hello before? I don't remember your name. And normally I try to remember people's names. But anyway, happy Tuesday. It's not Wednesday. Everything throws me off clearly, as y'all have seen. But yeah. So I'm going to send up the links. Monique, I know you don't get them, but I'll email them to you again if I need to. I'll send the links of what you should, if you're on Facebook, please join. So then you can pop on your little work in progress picture and you could enter to win next week. This week at the very end, this one will have to be a little bit shorter than last week's, unfortunately. But I do want to give away a magazine because it's a fantastic month. There are 7 designs and there's like a little bit for everything. So I thought I'll share one of my unexpected favorites because my in-laws are British. And whenever I go over, it's so like, it's kind of cliche, but it's true. They always like ask me if I want tea, right? And they always ask if I want a hot drink because they drink coffee and they drink their tea. And I'm not a hot drinker, if you will. And yeah, I'm like, I guess I do, but I have to be really cold, but they're like everyday type thing. But then anyway, back to why I'm bringing this up is because in March, this is such a fun, I didn't know this existed until I think when I moved over and I started like hanging out more with my in-laws, but a tea cozy. I mean, that is so cute. It's like a little jacket for your teapot. And what's funny is the designer, Clarissa Beth, she's from Florida. No, she's in Florida. Yes, I think she's based in Florida. She's Puerto Rican, a phenomenal designer. And she made this cute little cozy. And I literally, it's like a really fun, like, it's actually more of a square design. You'll see it. We'll be posting more of these pictures throughout the weeks. And it's actually like a square that you then fit over and you cinch at the top because you like weave in like a little string. And it's so cute. And I was like, I don't make tea, but now I want to just so I can I don't even have a teapot. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. To anybody who drinks a lot of tea, I apologize that I am not one of those people. But it's really nice. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't. I'm like typical American. I like iced water and anything with ice. So just the difference between anyway. But this one's just really cute. I went like, let me see if I can find the flat. When she took a picture of it from above and it's flat and it's just so cool. But I loved it. This is what it looks like. Let me zoom in a little. When it from the top on, that's so cute. I mean, anyway, I just thought I would share because that's one of my favorites from March. All that to say is I will be giving up. I'll be giving away a March issue. But anyway, we'll see. Denise, you love that. Isn't it so cute? I'm not sure if I say this, but my favorite pattern made is a Bella Coco. Please say that. Please, Monique, please be free. You are free to express any designers you like, even if it's Crochet Foundry or not. We welcome all. Everybody has something great to share. Yeah, to share. Sometimes I can't, like, my words don't make sense. I made a set with coasters for my mom for Mother's Day. Oh, that's so nice. Was it Mother's Day for you? Okay, the UK celebrated Mother's Day this past Sunday. I know that's not the US Mother's Day. Is it Canadian Mother's Day, question mark? I hadn't thought about Canadian holidays. But just what you've been looking for? Is the Sprouts what you've been looking for? Because if so, just look at how cute this is. I can't get over it. Lady Sabeth, you are so talented. Thank you for designing for us. You're not watching, but I don't drink too much tea, but I always have my kettle on the stove. That's so fun. I like that. I feel like there's some pieces that are almost like decorative at this point. Like we don't even use it, but it's just out there. I mean, a lot of the things I own, actually. Unashamedly, I will admit that is a lot of what I do. And it's cute. Tea cozy. It is. The possibilities are endless for sure. Ours is in May. Okay, cool. That's the same. Canadian has the same Mother's Day as the US. It throws me off. And then one time I remember one year it was like panicking because I didn't call my mom, but then my family's from Mexico. So even then, we don't even have the same Mother's Day as the US one. So it was all the holidays get confused. But I also wanted to share. I feel like since we're still in the middle of March, so if you want to pick up a new project, you can. If you want to keep going on the same project, you can. But technically for the Crochet Foundry Crochet Along, you are supposed to be making a Crochet Foundry pattern. So I thought I would just start sharing different little patterns that I really like. And they're from like kind of all over the different months and issues. And some of them don't even belong on a specific month or issue. So this one does though. The next one does. I was just saying. So this one is from Deviter, who we all know so much and love. And first of all, she's just the kindest human being. And she's just, it's contagious how kind she is and like how sweet she is and her energy. I love her. But she designed these. And I remember watching her live when this released in, I believe, September or October. I don't recall. These are the showstopper earrings. And she was like, if you know how to do a granny square, you can make these earrings. And I like the simplicity of that. Like, it's not like, it's not rocket science. We don't have to overly complicate anything. It's, you crochet up a square and you kind of pinch it in half and bada bing, bada boom. Well, it's not quite that because you do have to, I think, like, set it almost. And like, if I'm not mistaken, she does use, like a white glue and like water to kind of, she mixes it and then, but anyway, it's all in the pattern, but it's so simple. Like literally she's like, if you can crochet a granny square, you can make these earrings. And the endless possibilities of colors is so fun because you can find so many great colors and then you have matching accessories. How is that? But anyhow, I'm going to check on the comments, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, they work. I'm happy the links work. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anyone. Megan, you've been all but done with the ladder pillow. I don't have the fill. Oh no, so having my eye out for the right size pillow to put inside of it. You know, I actually was going to make a pillow one time, and because I didn't have the pillow, I was like, what do I do? And then I had it like, I feel like if I buy the stuffing, I'll never actually stuff the pillow, but then I want to find the right pillow. It doesn't make sense, but I hope you find the right one. And wow, you worked that up really quick. And Tina, first time here in the live stream. I'm so happy you're here. Tina, thank you for joining us. It means a lot to me personally. And then I know everybody likes to like comment and have fun. And it's great. I personally love reading the comments. And I like to, I try to put y'all up there whenever I see one that I'm like, oh, everybody should read this. So, but yes, Monique, Canadian, I didn't realize you had the same one as the US. I'm glad you do. It's one less date I have to think of. But Chris, hello everyone. Hi, Chris. I'm happy you're here. I like your display little icon. It's kind of fun. It's very mystical, if you will. Crochet jewelry rocks. You get to match. Exactly. You literally can match. Denise, that's exactly what. Because, I mean, this is blue. You can have it in purple, in 5 different shades of purple. You can match it to any outfit. And then I'm assuming if you wanted a more statement piece, you can make it bigger. Like you can keep working in the rounds. That's what I'm thinking. I haven't made these, but I assume you could keep going. So then you can have like significantly bigger, maybe a little bit smaller. I mean, personally, just so many different opportunities. And then this is what I'm talking about when I say we have patterns on our website that aren't in the magazines. So if you ever think you've seen you've seen an issue, don't really see it, like you have an issue, you don't really see what you like, and you're kind of looking, there are patterns that are not in the actual Crochet Foundry issues. But we invite designers to submit their own patterns, even if it's not like these are normally already published. So it's just like another platform for them to be able to sell their patterns, which is kind of fun because it's supporting literally the designers, right? So instead of like an Etsy, you can get them from Crochet Foundry. But this one is really fun because it's more spring, more summer. But look at that. I love the cute little lace work. I love the crop. And it doesn't look overly difficult. When I look at the pattern, size inclusive as well, which is fantastic. We have, I believe, from extra small to 5X, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, extra small to 5X. But isn't that like, I just love a little cute, like, lace work. I'm all about that. I'm all about like, I don't know why when I make something, it's a completely different style to what I would normally wear that I don't make, if that makes any sense. But anywho, Denise, big or large, you're so 100% correct. Big or large. Those earrings, endless possibilities. Pet peeve of mine. Oh, Megan, that's so funny. I just want to work out. Yeah, especially since I'm the same way. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that in the background. Anybody who does do that, totally fine. You can fill your pillow with whatever you would like. I'm just particular about it. And I think Megan is too. HD, I became a mother. Oh, congratulations. So exciting, so happy. Congratulations. Happiest of Mother's Day to you. That makes me happy. Oh. Denise, I adore her pineapple earrings. So cute. I didn't know there was pineapple earrings. Please feel free to share the link if you ever want to, because I'm all about it. Facebook user. Hi, Facebook user. I don't know who you are, but hello and welcome to the chat. Since we now have more people on, I did want to, Ola Joe, hello, welcome. I'm happy you're here as well. Happy Ola Joe is here. Because I do have to end this one. This one can't go as long as last week, mainly because Facebook user is Diane. Hi, Diane. Do I work with you, Diane, or is this another Diane with 2 N's? I don't know. Lovely to have you, Diane. But if it's who I work with, hi, Diane. I'm happy you're watching. Yes, it is. Lol. Hi. I just sent you a message right before this, but it's fine. I think I needed to send you more messages, but I'll get back to you. Diane, who you work with. Okay, got you. Oh, I know. Ola Joe, I was actually looking for you too. I was like, oh, I'm sure she'll pop in later. So I'm glad you made it. We're all happy you're here. But I will be giving away a March issue this week because why not? I'm just who doesn't want? I mean, I have my eyes on. Somebody mentioned, or I actually was planning out some social media pictures, and I just kept looking at the Maracuya top, and I was like, I need to make this. I will eventually make it. I think I'll probably make it a crop because I'm all about the crops. But anyway, I'm trying to think of if you, let's see. I want a question so that we can answer and then I can select someone. Okay, so this is a little actually weird. This is a genuine question that I had because I was thinking about this. Even if you don't block, but this is mainly if you block, I guess, but I want you to answer what you would do. You have a garment, you need to block it. Do you weave in the ends before you block it or after? So feel free to send in before or after. And if you have a reason, please feel free to share that too. I'm very curious because I'm in that predicament and with something else that I'm not done with it. But I was like, do I weave in the ends before I block or after? Because I feel like I haven't been blocking most of my things, but it's the sunrise. Remember the hooded sunrise, beautiful pattern that I'm obsessed with. So I'm going to make the motif. And I know Joanne recommended that we block the little sun that goes on the front and the back. And I was like, do I block it before and then I weave in the ends, or do I weave in the ends first? So feel free to share before or after. And I will scrolly in a little bit so you can keep talking about before or after. Never thought about that. Maybe before. Tammy, it's a great question. I don't know why it kind of popped. I was like thinking through things in my head yesterday about that pattern, which is the sunrise, what's it called? Woodland sunrise hooded crop. And I was like, wait, should I? Because I need to block it. She recommended blocking it, so I'm going to block it. And then I thought, well, when do I weave in the ends? And I never thought about it. But anyway, I'm going to start reading your question or your comments because I'm just very curious. Oh, Joe, I'm visiting family. Went to 2 birthday. Oh, wow. Went to 2 birthday parties. I'm glad you're visiting family. I hope it's been a good time. I hope you've been traveling safely. In HD, I thought you said it was your first Mother's Day. Maybe I misread your comment. I apologize. But if not, I mean, so great on a Sunday, a happy Sunday. If you did not have a Mother's Day on Sunday as your first Mother's Day, I do apologize. Let's see. Okay. Before, Monique would weave in the ends before, Darcy after. Let's see. I want to be finished before I release the fibers. Interesting. I think that's interesting. I feel like that makes sense to me, and that's probably what I would have done. But then I thought, why not bring it to the masses? And the masses is really just you, is my incredible followers. And by followers, I mean viewers. You can tell that I do this professionally. But yeah, I was like, I don't know why it was kind of like it lingered in my head. And there's no right or wrong with crochet. I feel like with like 97%, if not higher, of things, like, you know, the way we hold yarn, the way we hold hooks, the way we do everything. But this one I felt like, since it's more like technical, if you will, I don't know if that's the right word, but Chris says before. I'm seeing a lot of befores. Mary before, don't like weaving. You know, I don't mind it normally, but I worked on one project that there was so many because I was changing color each row, and I was like, never again. But then here I am still weaving in ends. After items I needed, just started crochet. Monica, no worries. We're all here to learn. So you would do it after. Interesting. I wonder if there's a difference between maybe before or after when you're comparing knit to crochet. I think that's a good question. I feel like this sounds really weird. I don't, I can't process how I weave in my ends when I knit, which doesn't make sense, but I think it's because I've been doing so much more crochet recently. And I normally like tuck in um, my little ends as I go. And then anything that's on the like edges, it's just like a quick, but I don't know why my head can't process like weaving in ends and knit when I've done it, but I don't know. This is interesting. I do like that. After they wash, it's better to complete the ends, and it almost makes the ends stay in better. Interesting. That does make sense. I can definitely see that. Monique, thank you so much for your insight. I am very I am a sponge and I like to learn from all of you because I feel like I think that's what's kind of fun about this for me personally is I love hearing what different people have to say and the different point of views. And it's very rarely do I feel like we contradict each other, but like there's just different ways that I would think of something and then somebody does the same thing but for another reason. So I like that's why I literally thought of it and I was like, I'm going to ask everybody. So it's easy to do it after. It's that's true. I guess if you do block and it's not right, you could then. But and then I think that also that thought process feeds into the whole. If you were to weave in your ends before, and it comes out perfect, technically your ends are kind of like settled in. Now let's see. I thought HD was having a baby. Olajo, I thought the same thing. That's why I said congratulations. So HD, we made a mistake. We misread something. That's 100% on me. But you know, we all care for you. And we're happy for whatever great Sunday you had. I weave in my ends after I block for the gumdrop pullover. I believe I follow the directions of Michelle. Oh, so now Michelle Moore, she's an after. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am gonna start scrolling because I want to give this magazine away. And I now that Michelle Moore, she's a pro, but we're all pros. I'm sorry. I mean, granted, yes, she is a very successful designer and much more professional than I'm sure a lot of us here. But I would say I don't feel like you have to be like a professional designer to kind of be like an expert in crochet. So to me, all of you have so much knowledge that I love to learn from. But so interesting that that's what she recommends. Well, I guess in her pattern. Let's see. Gathering together and yeah, exactly. Gathering together increases our knowledge. And that's why I feel, I mean, I've said it so many times, y'all, but I do love this. Every week, it's a highlight of my week every week. And interesting. I Googled the question and it seems that people have preference between interesting. See, the more you know. Thank you for Google. And thank you, Monique, for Googling. Keitha, British Mother's Day is celebrated on a different from other countries' Mother's Day. Very true. We sent a card and everything. I said Google, and Google started listening to me. I'm happy you were here to witness that. But yes, Keitha, that is correct. My in-laws, we did Mother's Day stuff with them, and then U.S. is the second or whatever Sunday, and then Mexico is May 10th. So it's a lot of days for me to remember. So that's why thankfully the Canadians are on the same page as the US, and that's all I gotta remember. Which granted, I don't have a mother figure in Canada, but for my fellow Canadian mothers here. Let's see, I'm learning as well as I started crocheting garments within the last couple of months. Again, I don't think I realized that, but that's awesome. We're all learning. We're all here. Michelle Moore is a boss. Yes, definitely. So it's different from what I've been told by Tony and Bella Coco. I think that's just like so cool. Like, I'm so curious as to why she would do that. If I ever have the chance to like ask her a question, I mean, I may even shoot her an email just for fun because I'm curious to see like her reasoning. And not that we have to have reasonings, but like I'm just curious. Because I feel like now that you mention it, Monique, I feel like I started doing it before because I worked on on Tony's holiday sampler, Tunisian blanket, like 2020. And that was like my first big project that I learned about blocking and stuff. And I remember she said to do it beforehand. So I think that's why I normally do. But then when it came to this project, I was like, I don't know what to do. I have a Google spot. I know, I really do. She I call her a she. I don't know why. Maybe because she's pink. But Oh, Tammy, have the best time. Be safe. But yeah, so my Google listens. It's fine. At this point, I'm like, she listens to everything, but she's helpful when I need her, like the weather. And I ask for the weather a lot. Anyway, I'm going to scroll. We had, because this all dialogue really was in the weaving of the ends, I'm more than happy, like, we're just going to scroll almost the whole thing. I can see the chunk. So I'm going to scroll. I'm going to pick, well, not pick. I will land on someone and you will win March. If you already have March, I'm more than happy to send you another month's issue. I can't speak. I think I get excited and I get ahead of myself, but I love giving things away. It's really fun. I can now see why like Pam and Lorraine are like giving things left, right, and center. Let's see. Oh, this was in the middle. I always land in the middle. We're gonna scroll one more time, y'all. I'm scrolling. Oh, Monique. It landed on the better, which when you corrected yourself. So Monique, you won. You won March. Do you have March? Send me an email. I think I emailed you. Did you get my, anyway, I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to get distracted, y'all. But congratulations, Monique. We'll get one more. Why not? It's two. I don't think I have done a March issue giveaway, if I'm not mistaken, and we're in the middle of March, so I'll do a second one. Monique, I'm writing your name down to look for your name in my emails. Please email support@crochetfoundry.com. Those get filtered to me, so I'll be taking care of you. We're going to do one more scroll. So if you had any say in the, hold on, let me hide this one first. If you had any say in the weaving of the ends, you are entered to win March. And if you already have March, let me know. You can win a previous month. I don't have a problem with that. I'm scrolling because I keep landing in the middle. I'm the worst. I wonder if it's like a default where it lands in the middle. I just hit, okay, sounds fun, Ola Joe. Megan, you won. You won March. Please email me. I'm like, this is so, I love giving things away. So Monique and Megan, support@crochetfoundry.com. Just say live winner. And I mean, we don't have a lot of those emails, but if you just say live winner, I know who you are, plus that as well. But I think my to-do for this week will be emailing Michelle Moore saying, hey, I'm really curious. This is not important at all, but the people have spoken and they want to know. It mainly just, I think, curiosity, and why not? I think it'd be kind of fun to get an answer from her. Obviously it's not like a hurry, but y'all, this is a short one, but I'm really happy we could sneak one in before, because I'm going to be flying tomorrow. So I didn't want to miss, even if it was just a quick 35 minutes. I'm glad we could do something fun. So I will share my links again. If you are working on any Crochet Foundry pattern at all, if you're just at a gauge swatch, if you're like done, if you have more than one, please send your pictures to the post I just sent in the comments. It should be on YouTube comments, on your Crochet Foundry and Fiber Arts pages. It's there. I'm sending it again just so it can go and you can see it. But if you're working on any Crochet Foundry pattern, put your little whip picture in there on the post that I just sent, and you will be entered to win a Farrell's gift card next week when I'm back. And it will be at the normal time, Wednesday, 11 a.m. Central, and we'll send out the email and post up on it, so you'll still know. Monique, good question. You can't, well, TSA says that you are allowed to, but technically TSA has the authority to remove anything they find to be a threat or potentially dangerous. Threat sounds a little intense. And I will tell you this, I have flown with easily 10 metal hooks. It was a combination of my metal hooks that I had sent them to my parents' house when I was like flying home. So it was like a year's worth of hooks. It was like metal hooks, Aussie hooks, and also resin. So I also usually fly with my little scissors. And I think it has to be less than 3 inches. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that one. but I actually do fly with normally at the very minimum 7 hooks because I take my pouch, my clutch, and there you can fit 7. So I'm not. I've never met anybody that's gotten their or spoken with anybody that's gotten their hooks taken away. But that, I mean, I guess it's just like you're allowed to, but technically, if somebody sees it as a potential risk, they can take them away. But hopefully, that would never happen. I would be very sad. I'm going to watch back the video to make sure I was correct. Thank you so much, Victoria, and everybody here. Megan, I think you are correct from my understanding. But anyway, y'all, it was a short one, but it was a good one. I am glad I could show you the Sprouts little teapot cozy because it's really cute. And yeah, I'll see you next week. We'll do giveaways. I don't know what else I'll give away more issues, let's be real. And then we'll do the Fun Lake Froze gift card. But I hope you have they have TSA approval. Mary, that's great to know. I always get so distracted by everybody's comments because I love them. But Mary, that's so interesting. I'm gonna look into that because I'm just curious. I would love to see what those look like. But anyway, y'all have a great week. We're early in the week. It's only one day earlier, but it feels so much earlier. Y'all have a great week. I hope it's fun. I hope there's some crochet in there. I hope you can have a good time. Be safe. Monica, I hope you're safe as well with everything. But yeah, anyway. Bye, y'all. See you.